If your brain is already tired and you haven't even left yet, this is for you. Because you don't need more research. You need a trip that flows. Nature that hits your nervous system like a reset button. Nightlife that feels electric instead of exhausting. And beach time that isn't 5 rush minutes between tours. So here's the full 9-day route. Buenos Aires, Iguazu Falls, Paraty, Ilha Grande, Rio de Janeiro. It's the perfect mix for the nature lover who still wants the urban jungle at night. And I'm going to walk you through it day by day with the exact decisions that keep it satisfying the entire way through. Quick promise, by the end you'll know what to do, what to skip, and how to keep this trip feeling like a vacation, not a to-do list. The vibe of this trip is classic, highlights, culture, access, and those "I can't believe we did that" moments at a great price point. It starts at under $3,000 for the route you're about to hear. Service level is standard, comfortable tourist class stays with character. A mix of public and private transport so you're not constantly figuring out logistics. Small group experience, maximum 17 people, average around 12. Which matters because this route works best when you're not hurting a crowd. Physical level is light. Walking and hiking most people can handle. Nothing too punishing. Unless you turn it into a punishment on purpose. Quick quiz. Are you more "I want to see everything" or "I want to feel everything"? Either answer is fine. I'll show you how to do both without burning out. One more thing, this itinerary includes the key stuff that usually breaks people. Internal flights, transport between destinations, and the main included experiences. So you're not spending your trip negotiating with bus schedules. Alright, day 1, Buenos Aires. And I want you to hear this like a friend grabbing your shoulders. Do not try to win day 1. You arrive anytime. If you're early, you explore lightly. Sidewalk cafe, slow walk. Let the city introduce itself. Buenos Aires is sophistication with a pulse, tango energy, late dinners, neighborhoods that feel like different worlds. And there's a welcome moment. You meet your guide, your CEO, and your group. This is where the trip quietly gets better, because you stop feeling like you're doing it alone. In a minute, I'll tell you the single best optional pick in Buenos Aires, depending on what kind of traveler you are. If you want an optional activity on day 1, pick 1, not 3. Not, "We can squeeze it in." 1. Here's the simple filter. If you want the big overview, Plaza de Mayo, historic districts, classic landmarks, do a guided city tour. If you want color and street life, La Boca and the vibrancy, do that neighborhood. If you want elegance and wow acoustics, Teatro Colón tour. My favorite pick for most people, the guided city tour, because it gives you context fast, and context makes everything else feel richer. Real-world example, a couple I'll call the Millers tried to stack 4 activities on day 1. They ended up tired, cranky, and weirdly disappointed. Next time they did 1 guided tour, 1 slow cafe, 1 early night. And they said Buenos Aires felt like the start of a movie instead of a marathon. If you can do 1 upgrade here, arrive a day early. Not to do more, to do less better. Because tomorrow is a travel day, and travel days punish chaos. Day 2, you fly from Buenos Aires to Puerto Iguazu, about 1 hour 30 minutes. And before the waterfalls, you do something that changes how the whole place feels. You visit a Guarani community experience in the Misiones rainforest region. This is not a tourist show, you're guided by a local expert. You learn how the community relates to the land, flora, fauna, sustainable practices. It gives the trip depth. and depth makes awe hit harder. Then you cross the border into Brazil by private vehicle, and you get panoramic views of Iguazu Falls from the Brazilian side. Over 275 falls spread across roughly 3 kilometers. It's not a waterfall, it's a whole system, roaring. This is the moment your brain stops multitasking. You just stand there like, oh, this is real. Now, important micro payoff, luggage rules. The internal flight luggage limit is typically 15 kilograms checked and 5 kilogram carry-on. Here's your 60-second packing rule. Pack for repeat outfits, not brand new outfits. 2 tops, 1 bottom, 1 layer, rotate. You're there to feel the place, not audition for a fashion week. Optional activities near the falls, bird park, helicopter ride, and a boat tour. And here's the ranking by satisfaction. Watch carefully. This is where most people spend money in the wrong spot. Best, I can't believe we did that moment. The boat tour close to the falls. You get wet, you laugh. You feel the power in your chest. Best cinematic photos, helicopter ride. Short, expensive, unforgettable if you value the aerial perspective. Best relaxed wildlife vibe, the bird park. Macaws, parrots, huge aviary energy. Day 2 ends with you in Foz de Iguazu, Brazil. You sleep like you earned it. Day 3, you return to the Argentine side for the trails. Brazil gives you the big picture view. Argentina gives you the inside the waterfall world experience. You spend the full day exploring paths and catwalks adapted to the landscape. Easy walking overall. And then you hit the main event, Devil's Throat. In 60 seconds, I'll tell you the best time of day strategy to avoid the most annoying part of Iguazu. Devil's Throat isn't just pretty, it's loud, deep, and kind of spiritual, like nature reminding you who's in charge. Optional on day 3, the inflatable boat to the base of the falls. If you do it knowing this. It's not a gentle cruise, it's a full contact experience with water. Here's the time of day strategy. If you hate crowds, go early. Commit to one main trail and leave while you still feel amazed. If you don't mind crowds, take your time, but schedule a quiet break so the awe doesn't turn into irritation. Real world example, a solo traveler, I'll call her Stella, stayed too long trying to get every angle. By hour 6, the falls were still incredible, but they felt mentally fried. Next day, they went early, did Devil's Throat, took one long break, left happy, and said it felt 10 times better with half the time. Then you cross back into Brazil for your last night in town, and the next morning you shift from thunder to coast. Day 4, you fly to Sao Paulo, then take a shared van to Paraty. Travel day rule, don't plan anything important for the first 3 hours after you arrive. Arriving is an activity. Settling in is an activity. Paraty is a gorgeous coastal town with a preserved historic center. Cobblestone streets, colonial architecture, a vibe that makes you slow down without trying. And here comes your myth versus reality moment, because this is where people ruin beach towns. Myth: beach towns are where you can cram in activities to maximize value. Reality: Paraty rewards wandering. The magic is the space between plans. So, day 4 evening, simple. Walk the old streets, eat something good. Don't overthink it. Day 5, free day in Paraty. This is where you choose your flavor. One anchor activity, then let the town breathe. Option A, boat tour in the bay. Nearby islands, beaches, snorkeling. Option B, 4x4 tour in Serra de Bocaina. Waterfalls, swimming, Gold Trail Road. Option C, cachaça tasting, because caipirinhas are a whole cultural moment here. Micro payoff: if you do the cachaça tasting, you'll understand why the caipirinha in Rio tastes different. It's not just a drink, it's part of the rhythm. In a moment, I'll give you a 5-step do this today checklist that locks this whole trip in. Paraty's best move isn't doing more, it's doing one thing well, and being fully there for it. Real-world example, a small group of friends who call themselves the road trippers picked up just one boat tour and kept the rest open. They ended up finding a tiny spot for dinner, talked with locals, and said Paraty felt like the trip inside the trip. Not because they optimized it, because they stopped trying to. Do this today. 5 bullets. Choose your travel month. Decide your Buenos Aires anchor, city tour, La Boca, or Teatro Colón. Pick your Iguazu splurge, boat, helicopter, or bird park. Pick your Paraty anchor, boat day, waterfalls, 4x4, or cachaça tasting. Decide your island signature, boat excursion, Lopez Mendez, or Pico de Papagayo. That checklist is the whole trip. You just remove 90% of the stress. Day 6. Paraty to Angra dos Reis by van, then ferry to Ilha Grande. The moment you step onto Ilha Grande, everything inside you drops a gear. This is where you stop performing vacation and start living it. Free time to snorkel, hike, cruise beaches, or do nothing without guilt. Here are the 3 best Ilha Grande plans. Pick one. Option A, a boat excursion. Multiple beaches, snorkeling, pure joy. Option B, Lopez Mendez hike. Trail through forest, then that squeaky white sand payoff. Option C, Pico de Papagayo. Hike, harder, longer, massive 360 views. Watch this part carefully. Don't turn a light graded trip into a suffering contest. If you want the highest satisfaction for most people, boat excursion first. If you want the iconic beach moment, Lopez Mendez. If you want pride and views, Pico, but only if you genuinely want the challenge. Day 7, another free day on Ilha Grande. And this is where people feel that weird pressure. I should maximize this. No, you should enjoy this. Simple island rhythm. Morning activity, midday rest, golden hour swim. Easy dinner. Repeat if desired. There's also a meaningful option. Outrigger canoeing led by local youth instructors. It's adventure plus environmental awareness, and it feels good because it supports something real. Day 8, ferry back to the mainland, then van up the coast to Rio de Janeiro. You round the cliffs near Vidigal and get your first look at Rio, and it hits like a drumbeat. Rio is passion, music, waves, and energy. But Rio can also overwhelm you if you try to do all of it at once. So here's your Rio plan, clean and followable. Anchor number 1, One Big View, Christ the Redeemer or Sugarloaf Mountain. Anchor number 2, one iconic visual moment, Celaron Steps and the Lapa Vibe. Anchor number 3, real beach time, no stopwatch, no guilt. Optional, a city tour that bundles those highlights efficiently. This is great if you want structure without doing the logistics yourself. Now, nightlife, because you want it and you're not wrong for wanting it. You're not too old, you're not wasting time. You want to feel alive in a place that knows how to be alive. First night rule in Rio, one neighborhood, one plan, and you leave while you're still having fun. That's how you wake up excited, not wrecked. And here's the real secret. The best Rio isn't the most stuff, it's the best pacing. Big view, beach, night, sleep, repeat. Day 9, depart anytime. No forced activities. That's a gift because you end the trip clean instead of scrambling. If you want to extend, you can. Your guide can help arrange more time. Optional add-ons if you're staying longer, hang gliding for the I can't believe I did that energy, or catching a football match if it lines up. And that's the trip, Buenos Aires sophistication. Iguazu awe from both Brazil and Argentina. Paraty, colonial charm and coast. Ilha Grande, island reset. Rio celebration, nightlife and beach, done smart. The transformation is simple. You go from planning fatigue and FOMO to, I followed a route that just worked. You stop trying to maximize everything and you start collecting moments that actually stay with you. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The best trips aren't the ones with the most pins on a map. They're the ones where you felt present enough to remember them. So, if you're the kind of person who wants nature that shakes something loose inside you, cities that make you feel awake, and beaches that feel like actual rest, this Buenos Aires to Rio route is a straight-up winner. Final micro plan to keep it perfect: Buenos Aires, 1 anchor plus slow start. Iguazu, Brazil, panorama, and Argentina immersion. Paraty, 1 anchor plus wandering. Ilha Grande, 1 signature day and real rest. Rio, 3 anchors plus first night rule. That's how you go beyond vacation and step into adventure. Not louder, not harder, just smarter. And when you get home, you don't just have photos, you have that rare feeling, I did it right. See you on the route, and when you're standing at Iguazu, don't say a word for 10 seconds, just listen. That's the moment the trip becomes yours. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If this itinerary made your brain feel calmer, good, that's the point. Less chaos, more satisfaction. If you got value from this, please like the video, subscribe for more trips that actually flow, and share this with the friend who always opens 40 tabs and still can't decide. Leave a comment and tell me which part you'd be most excited for: Buenos Aires, Iguazu, Paraty, Ilha Grande, or Rio. I read every comment, and it helps me plan what to cover next. And if you're interested in taking this exact trip, the link is in the description. Use it to book your trip today. Once you click the link, then click the purple Book Now button on the right side of the page, and you are on your way. Don't wait too long, availability and prices can change as dates fill up. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep it simple, keep it real, and travel like you mean it.